Hello and welcome to episode 13 of my playthrough of FTB's Plexiglass Mountain. Today, we're going to continue with what I said I was going to do in the previous episode and work along with some more mystical agriculture. Mainly because we want to get ourselves these energetic angel rings, since apparently it's relatively easy to get, right? We just need to get some prudentium ingots, right? And we can probably already craft it with the stuff that we have now, but I figured it's probably not a bad idea to farm up some more inferium and things like that. So we got to make a farm, but before we get into that, I've got something even cooler that we need to know. I want to do is play around with hearthstones, just so that we can TP around and make ourselves make our life a little bit easier. All right, so we're probably going to start off with that, right? So I need to make a hearthstone, obviously, and a tavern, which is going to be the base things of what we need. And this I need deep blue and some stone, which is aquamarine dust, diamond dust, lapis dust, which really isn't that hard to get. I need aquamarine and a diamond, and then I need another 9 of these to make an aquamarine block for the tavern. Let's run over to our pulverizer real quick. And then just let these guys get crushed up real quick. 1, 2, and 3. Nice, that gives us deep blue. I need to make you output to the top, so that things are popping into the chest instead of sitting in there. But that's cool. All those 3 go into there. We get our deep blue. I need some stone, which we have. Make a hearthstone. Oh, it doesn't want andesite. Oh, okay, it wants one of the weird stones. I should have some in here. Yeah, I got. Well, let's not use andesite. Let's use diorite since I have more of it. Let's go with that. Now a tavern, I need a log. I'm probably going to need a bunch of leather, since it looks like it's leather. I need tavern cloth patch, which is a leather, a bucket of water, and red dye. Normally that would kind of suck, right? But actually we have a ton of puppies. But since we have this iron golem thing, we have even more puppies. So I can make the red dye super easily. The only thing that's going to be kind of a hassle is the buckets of water, which realistically, again, isn't that much of an issue because we can get water in our base. Where is my novice? Oh, there it is. My spell book. Because I want to just be able to craft this stuff straight away. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to make this. Right, because I need to actually use this. Bang. Make you. Let's go that and that. We'll click balance grid because as we craft these, right, we need to pull out the buckets so we can do all of them at once. So that's 4. How many do we need? So it's 7. So it's another 3 buckets worth of water. 2, 3. We go here. It's leather. Bunch of dye at the top. Water. Buckets. Nice, nice. We can make that, which means we can probably straight away make a tavern. And then we can place this somewhere in the base, I guess. It doesn't matter where it goes. Let's just place it right here in the middle for now. It is a nameless tavern created by me. Shift right click. And I edit it. Aha! Home base. Enter. Cool. So now we're at home base. If we look at it, that's kind of nice. So how does this work? Do I just shift right click to select a destination? Oh, that's kind of cool. Left click to select this tavern as a destination to remove this tavern from list. Okay, cool. So we can have multiple of these set up, right? And then we can choose between them and then go, if I hold right click, it'll teleport me. Okay, that's kind of cool. And then I think that has like a slight reset to it. You have to wait to use the Hearthstone, but I wonder how long I have to wait. Does it tell me? I don't think it tells me, but that'll work. We can set those up in different spots. I'm sure I can probably, if we go here, Hardened crystal has a longer cooldown than the Hearthstone will not withstand long ranged or interdimensional. Huh? Ah, so you can make one like quick and easy, I think, with that. That's interesting. I want one that like has like a faster cooldown though. Manages multiple waypoints. I don't know what any of these things are. Tavern waypoint. Stores the name and position of a tavern. Can be given to other players. Right click it. Ah, okay, so you can share them with like a normal multiplayer. That's good to know. And you've reset already. That's kind of cool. It's like less than a few minutes. Realistically, what we could do is probably have like one of these set up like in the nether and then in the end and stuff like that as well. So just like traveling around. That's kind of cool. We can leave that in the backpack. That can all do that. I've realized as well I have some levels stored on my person, which I probably shouldn't be doing. That does that. Let's put you away and get rid of some stuff that I don't need to have. Alright, so let's talk about the plan. It's night time. Let's sleep real quick. Alright, so the plan is I've made another staircase in here, right, that goes all the way up to the top of the mountain that we dug into. And I've cleared out a semi-bigger area. I could probably flatten it like a lot more of this, but I think the way that we're going to farm our stuff from Mystical Agriculture is just going to be doing it the same way we did the other farm, which is over there. Except we're probably going to change the design a little bit, make it a little bit neater. And do stuff and things like that. But using Create, which will be a nice little way. The other thing I was thinking we could probably do it is using a cloche from Immersive Engineering. But that doesn't seem as fun to me. That just seems like less interesting. So what I think I'm going to do is probably go down there and harvest the parts from that farm. Because I don't think we really need that one. Like, I haven't realistically gone back to it since making it. We might need it eventually. But since we've like moved everything in the base, we can probably just steal everything from this and not really care too much. And this will obviously have all the parts that we need to do what we want anyway. So let's do that instead. So I just have to right click the windmill bearing. And that should turn everything off? No. Because I need to right click. Oh, this one. That's the one I need to right click. And we can just harvest this stuff instead. And we've got the axe now. Thank goodness. Just still waiting to get more emeralds as well so that we can get the, what's the word? So we can get the efficiency 5 on this. Yeah, you can see here, like, I haven't touched this thing in a while. We've got a bunch of cotton balls and wheat, which can probably take this up to the base at least. Probably not a bad idea to actually take this up with us, because it's all kind of useful. I mean, this turns into string, doesn't it? Yeah, it turns into a lot of string. Can I turn you into anything else? What else is cotton balls used for? Make clothing with it. That's kind of cool. But we want you to turn into string because I'm going to turn you into wool. And you'll see why I'm doing this in a second. But for the moment, all of that can turn into that. We can leave this, the rest of this just down here. Doesn't really matter. Let's head back up. Oh, up here, I almost messed that up. That was almost a disaster. Alright, cool. That can go there. All of our wheat can go into that chest. Get rid of some of this stuff. And so basically, we have all the things that we need. Oh, I am unprofessional again. We have all the things that we need to get this farm kind of going from the get-go, right? The only thing I don't have on me is a hoe. So let's make one. Let's just make a diamond one. It doesn't hurt. We've got the resources. Let's just flex on some people. But we got a hoe. It's all well and good. We can run through here up to the top. And we just got to kind of pick out a spot. Oh, actually, I need a bucket of water as well, don't I? I'm going to grab 2 buckets of water, to be honest with you. Because having infinite water sources kind of everywhere isn't a bad idea. You end up using a lot of water. So I may as well just keep some on us. The other thing we could probably make, to be honest, actually, now that I think of it, is a reservoir. Yeah, this thing stores fluid and refills equipped items. But I don't care about the refilling items. We can literally make one of these things for like pennies on the dollar to store ourselves 20 buckets of water, which would make life a bit easier with certain things, but when we can literally just grab a couple things of water and make a an infinite source block anywhere, doesn't really stress me out too much. So let's kind of pick out a spot here. And we got to remember that our max distance is 4, right? For each bucket of water. So we want that to go there in the middle. But actually, I think the way that I want to do this now, it's not going to work. Because my idea was to have the windmill bearing in the middle. Oh no, this is actually totally going to work. Windmill bearing's going to go there. I need shafts. I need to grab some more stuff from the chests. Because I'm pretty sure we can waterlog shafts, can't we? If we can, this is actually going to be brilliant. One of you. Do I need anything else from here? Let's grab some more radial chassis just in case. I need a slime ball for sure. That should be everything I need. We'll go back up here real quick. If I can waterlog this shaft, this will be brilliant. Oh, yes. Okay, cool. Because otherwise I was going to have my windmill bearing in this block and then having to water and make sure that all these blocks stay hydrated was going to be an absolute pain. But I think this works. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I also did the maths wrong with how the windmill actually breaks. Not the windmill, the harvester. I think I actually need to get rid of both of these. So we don't get max range with it. I think that's right. If we look at we should be able to see if the corners are like fully grown down there. I think it's, yeah. So it's not just the corner that doesn't get collected with the harvesters, which is annoying. It's like those other 2 blocks as well. So it's, we go 3 blocks, 1, 2, there, like that, bang, bang, and then it's there. So that's our max range for this radial farm that we do out there. Oh, that's handy. To break a bunch of grass, we can use hose apparently. That's cool. Don't need that anymore. That's that. Cool. And then we can build out the rest of this, right? So on this block here, we want a radial chassis. We want that to be sticky. Yeah, and then we want, let's see, it can go away. We want the harvesters attached to that, right? But if we remember from the last time we built this, harvesters can't be placed that way, so we need to put some blocks there that then the harvesters can attach to, right? And now that works. Then what I'm going to do, to be slightly different, is I'm going to go up 1 more block. I'm going to make that sticky again as well. And I'm going to go 1, 2, and then a portable interface. And then we want the outputs to be over here, let's say. So we want there, and then we want the interface to go there. Nice. We need another hopper. We need more things. Hopper. So I need to come down here. Let's put some stuff away. Gonna need those oak chests, dark oak chests for now. What else do I need? I need to make a hopper, so I need chests. which I thought I had a bunch of, but we can make more, that's fine. Are they in here? They are in there. And I need iron, which is over here. If we want to make a ton of chests really quickly, you can do this recipe. I only really need one hopper, but since we have the resources, I'm going to make a bunch, just because we do end up using them pretty regularly in Minecraft. That's that. Now, what else do I need? It's that. I probably want to make a draw controller as well, now that I think of it. You'd be asking, why do you need that? Well, just be patient, alright? Be patient and you will find out. I need quartz though. And redstone and... Do I need one? I probably don't actually need one. Actually, no, I do need one. I lied. I am lying to you. I need a draw controller. Bang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To a U. And then I can make... Oh, I need a diamond. I have so many diamonds, that's not even funny. Mining down in like 1.18 is like you're getting so many more of them because you can be like right on the bedrock, especially in this mod pack. You end up getting so many, and with Fortune 3 it's kind of ridiculous. Alright, but anyways, we got the things that we need. Cool. I wish I could probably do this a different way. It doesn't matter. We're gonna go, you're gonna go there. You're gonna go a hopper going into that. And then in front of that one, we're gonna have 3 drawers, right? Because we're gonna get, oh, actually, I only need 2 drawers. I only need 2. Let's break this one. If that's the case, then to make it look pretty, is I'm gonna go on top. So one of them is gonna store seeds. The other one's gonna store Inferium Essence, right? But we'll talk about that in a second, actually. Well, let's finish this build. We're just getting everything set up right now. Cool, that's that. Now, the last thing we need to do here is actually add the sail to make this windmill work. So I think it's just 8 of these bad boys. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And wool. Oh, no, it doesn't work. I thought you were meant to be able to place it into the frame. Is it meant to be? Is it a crafting recipe? Huh? Oh, okay. I only need 1 piece of wool for this. Okay, let's do that real quick. And it is nighttime. I am probably going to get shot at by skeletons and things. So I should probably go sleep, but I think I want to craft this first. Dunk, dunk. Let's go sleep. We'll come back in a second, actually. I don't want to get murdered. Okay, and it's daytime. So let's put these sails on. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all cool. I want to grab my wrench, which is probably in my satchel, which I do not have on me. Okay, I'll run back down. Let's be back in a second. I really wish that there was a way in Minecraft, like you can in Terraria, where you can set favorites so that you don't end up getting rid of things that you actually want from your inventory. But either way, we want to fix this, right? Because if we hover over this, the radius that this is going to grab onto things, because it's sticky, remember, it's just going to grab everything in that line. And because of how we built this, it's going to grab the hopper, the drawer, and the drawer controller. We don't want that, right? So we're just going to hover over it and scroll. Set it to 4, so it's only going to grab the harvesters. On this one, probably doesn't matter how we do it, but we're going to set that to 3, and then this one can stay on 8. That doesn't bother me at all. This should, in theory, so long as I get down here and right-click the bearing, should work. Unable to assemble. Does not include enough sail-like blocks 0. Minimum 8. Okay, so apparently the sails aren't connected, so let's make that sticky. Why is that not working? That should work. This, by all means, should work. Can I make more sail frames? How do I make sail frames? No, it's just an andesite. I don't want to do that. Let's just break this. I think it needs it to be connected on the face. So let's do that. And now it should work. Minimum cell like blocks 0. This should work. Why are you not working? Curiouser and curiouser. Alright, well, if that's the case, if you want to be that way, I'm going to break that. I'm going to break all of these, as well as that one. And then I'm going to make a windmill over here then. Let's just block up a few. Bang, bang. Place the windmill there. That's not how I want you to be placed, but... Oops, I didn't mean to shift right click you. Is it right clicking on the wrong spot? There we go. There, that's how I want you to be facing. I'm going to put a radial chassis on the face of you. And then sails. Oops, that's not at all how I want you to be placed. Why are you placing like that? Why must you be painful? Oh, you're not a building block. There we go. Bang. Oh, bonk bonk. Stop changing things. And cool, and now that I want to rotate you back up, we're going to rotate you up to the highest. That can go there. And you go there. Now will you work? Okay, now you work. Yeah, we have a windmill, guys. That's all well and good, but now we've got to get rotational power from this over to here. So let's make a hole underneath this real quick, so that we can actually get to the stuff that I need to work on. And we have water flowing down, but that's okay because I have a mechanical bearing. And that mechanical bearing is going to go there. Then I'm going to rotate it so it's facing up. And then I'm going to dig this way, right? Because this is where our windmill is. It's probably the way I should have dug in the first place. I got super lucky with where that came out. And we need to go craft a couple things. So we're going to want to make what's called a gearbox because we want to change the way that that the rotation is moving around. I don't think I've actually explained this with Create. Because everything works off of gears and things like that, I need that and these. You can actually change the way that the rotation is going, right? So everything is going out the back of the windmill currently, which we'll look at in a second. Once I get up there. I hope I have enough stuff, because if I don't, this is going to be annoying. Alright. So rotation is going out the back, which is well and good, right? If I want to power something that's over here. But that doesn't work for me, okay? I want things to go, I want the rotational power to come downwards and then across. So there's two ways of doing this. I can use large cogwheels. I can place one there on the end of the shaft. And then if I want to change the rotation, I can place another one there. And the cogwheel interact with each other and change the direction of the power, right? The rotational power. But that's kind of big and ugly. So instead of that, we can make a block that's called a gearbox. I think it's a gearbox. Yeah, it's a gearbox, this thing. Which essentially does the same thing, just in a one block space. So it just looks a bit neater, if you ask me. And I'm going to want 2 of these, I think. I actually want 3. I don't have enough small cogwheels. How do I make you? Just buttons. Alright, I'm going to need to do some crafting, that's fine. And that is not placed how I want it to place. So you can see along the outside here, it has our outputs. So obviously I want the output to face down, which is not quite correct. I think I want to right click on this side. Bonk. There we go. So it's got the input coming in, and then the output's going down. And then I want the same thing on a block here, except the opposite way. It's going to input from there, and it's going to send the power out this way. And then I probably want a third gearbox just on the bottom of this, pointed up into the mechanical bearing to accept the power, the rotational power. So I'm going to go do some more crafting. I'm just going to grab a bunch of andesite alloy, and we'll be back up the top in a second. Okay, so I think I have everything I need now. I need to make, what's this? Another gearbox. So I need more cogwheels. It's just buttons and some andesite oil alloy. We only need 4 per gearbox, but I need 1 more, right? Oh, and I need to make a machine. What's it called? A casing, some sort of andesite casing. Bang. Luckily we had the things we needed for that. Gearbox. Thank you. And now to finish this, to be honest with you, I probably don't have enough shafts, so let's make a bunch more. They do not hurt to have, so let's throw them in there. I need to do some inventory management, because I seem to be doing that constantly now. That's there. Alright, the final gearbox needs to go placed there. And it wants to accept power, rotational power from this side, and then push it up. Beautiful. So now all we're going to do with our shafts is connect them up. I'm just going to send this one up till it stops letting me, and we can see that connected to the thing above us, to the windmill above us. Even though we couldn't see it being placed because of this handy feature. And I can do the same thing from here. Just place until it hooks up, and then I can get rid of that. And you can see that the mechanical bearing is spinning. But for some reason, it is not attaching to my shaft. Hello? Doesn't need slime ball on the bottom of it? Oh man, I can't see it from here, can I? If I break that, that's farmland. Why are you not spinning? Nope, not what I wanted to do. Need to break that. That's not meant to happen. Oh, that's right, because you're an active block. To turn this off, I can literally just turn the bearing off. That's kind of cool. Bang there. You're meant to spin everything. Yeah, even that shaft's not connected to it. What is happening? Why is that shaft not spinning? This one. At the very least, both of these shafts should be spinning at the same time. Do I need to disconnect power and then reconnect power? Is that what's happening here? Oh, let's just break you. And then place you back so that the shaft updates. No, it's not. Is it because it's waterlogged? Is the waterlogging of that shaft breaking it? Okay, what if I go now? And then update. That's so weird. What if I update and then place water? And you're still not doing it. This is like totally meant to transfer rotational power through that shaft, by the way. Like this is totally just meant to be able to spin it. Why is that not working? Oh, did not mean to do that. I'm gonna have no dirt in my inventory. We need to sleep again. Right, there's no stress, I think, because I think I can cheat this. To be honest with you, I think we can totally just cheese this mechanic entirely. I do need the mechanical bearing down there, though. Where is it? Where did my... Oh, there it is. I'm just blind. That needs to go there. It's not... Why was it not spinning? What is happening to my game? Let's break that for now. Let's break you again. Mechanical bearing, place you down. Alright, and if I do that, and I reconnect power, okay, now you're spinning. And then proof of concept, I can put water down after. Okay, I can cheese it. At the very least, I can cheese it. Alright, that's going to work. I just need one more radial bearing, or radial chassis. So let's go, oh, I did not mean to jump on that. Radial chassis. Oh, can I just make one? Radial. I'm missing logs and andesite alloy. So the answer is no. I'm pretty sure I have one more sitting around somewhere though. Never mind. Let's make some more andesite alloy then. I need zinc. There. That, I need more logs. It doesn't matter which logs, let's just grab those. Radial chassis. Okay, radial chassis goes there. We need to slime ball this side. Need to break this barrel and slime ball that. Oops. And slime ball that side. We need more inventory space. We need to barrel there. And now this is all connected, okay? Alright, so now when I reconnect power, dunk, everything should start spinning. It's spinning in the correct... Oh, crap. No, disconnect power. Disconnect power, everything is broken. Because I forgot to set you all the way down to 4. You can go down to 3. And now we can connect power. Bang. Now everything's spinning, right? But there's no water. But since these blocks are now moving, they're technically no longer blocks. So I can cheese it and put water there now. And then now that water is going to hydrate everything. So let's make some more inventory space. Just throw some junk away. We need our hoe back because when we placed down these blocks, it broke our farmland. Okay, nice. And now, this is the bit that I was going to talk about earlier in the episode. We're going to use Inferium Essence. Why are we going to use Inferium Essence on these? Because it allows the mystical agriculture seeds to drop... When the plant is fully grown, it will drop their respective seed. There's a chance for it to drop the respective seed, which technically in this pack is disabled by default, but according to the devs on the Discord, Feed the Beast, that is a mistake. So I've gone ahead and allowed it, I guess. So now anything that we plant on this farmland, right, will now have a chance to, once it's fully grown, drop us extra seeds. So this entire patch, hopefully, eventually, I've just placed those in like the worst positions like possible because once this stops moving, they're going to break, but that's alright. Once these fully grow, there's a chance for them to drop seeds, which is why we have a draw controller here to allow for the 2 possible drops that we're allowed to get from this setup. Alright, beautiful. And this is way cleaner than how we had it before. Like extremely clean compared to the other setup we had. It looks way nicer. And that's why I moved this back a block so that this can sit right on the edge of the farm. What we probably could have done is probably still had it down one lower, and then I could have had the draw controller in the ground and then the drawer sitting on top, but it's fine. This will do the job. It'll work. So now we just got to wait for this stuff to grow, and we're going to have a ton of Inferium Essence. So this is now set up for us to, well, actually, what we need to do here as well, since we're using drawers, is lock them and then quantify. So now we know how much of everything is sitting in there. So I can steal that last seed, plant that. This can now just go on its merry way. I'm going to steal this Inferium Essence. And we're going to use this to make, hopefully, the second tier. If we go at mystical, we want to make the second tier, which is Prudentium. So to make that, we need an Inferium Infusion Crystal. Inferium Infusion Crystal. That's a hard word to say. But we will play around with that next episode. I think that's probably a good spot to leave it for today. So anyone who's still watching, thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't, all that jazz, the fun stuff to say. But we'll see you all on the next one. Peace.